up, everybody? Welcome back to Big Things Kentucky. Coach Bew, what's going on?
I have no fear. Big Things is here. I'm Coach Bew, my man, Coach TV, the Cat Man's favorite Cat Man out on assignment. Coach Trump, what's good, sir?
We are full-blown into these regional tournaments as we get ready to set our field for our Sweet 16s. Everything's good, Coach.
Coach, man, it's looking good. I ain't gonna lie, Coach. The fact that Massachusetts went down again, is that probably the biggest shock of the tournament regions right now?
Well, like we talked about in our 11th region preview show, Jared Peck talked about how Madison Central was really only playing 5 players all season. And it was really going to come down to, if they got hot and could they last. And looks like they just ran out of gas, man. I mean, they lost in the districts, to Madison Southern, and they lost in the first round of the regional tournament. So
yeah, lost to, let's say, be honest, a hot Great Crossing team right now. Great Crossing led in scored by Vince Dawson, 29.7 rebound. Hey, Great Crossing had a great atmosphere last night at that gym Tuesday night, and it was packed in there, Coach.
Yes, sir, man. Like we said, and we've been saying it all this time, the 11th region is the Wild Wild West, man. We know one thing for sure. You don't know what's going to happen in this regional tournament for us. So it's kind of everything's playing out like it should, really.
Absolutely. I think I was reading on Twitter following Jared Peck, and he talked about, he quoted some kids saying they felt like they was the underdog, people overlooked Henry Clay. I don't think that's the case, Coach. I think we all knew Henry Clay's probably a favorite in a lot of people's bracket. They led in scoring by your boy, Azzy Blackwell with 22 points. Then Kanye Henderson came back with 22, and Colin Brown with 19, Coach. That's pretty impressive.
Well, like Coach Brown said after the game,
it's kind of got going there. But you hit shots, it makes it all look good. Every coach will tell you that. You got to make shots. So that's the key.
AZ really looked like a leader tonight. He looked like a senior who does not want to end his career.
Well, you expect that this time of year. He come back for another reason, and this is what he was built for. He's worked hard, and we're excited to be in that 14 tournament now. So but you're right. We're going to need him to continue to be that.
They had been losing these games. All of them had been close. They lost in overtime. He was like, I guess, it was kind of like they had enough. So now it's just a matter of him keeping that momentum going. Looks like we could be looking at a Frederick Douglass Henry Clay rematch for the regional championship, maybe.
But I ain't gonna lie, I think Henry Clay's got a little chip on their shoulder. They feel like Henry Clay beat up on them early in the year where they didn't have the full complement of kids. And to be honest, as Coach Mosley spoke about, this team is way different than when they played them the first time.
On the girls' side, we got Lafayette and Henry Clay, and then Madison Southern and Franklin County. I mean, Franklin County is the bully.
Coach Stacker, I love you to death. I appreciate the kind words you had for me. You had to do my defenders like that, Coach. You had to do my defenders like that. I mean, it's just, oh, man, broke my heart to my little lady defenders. Shout out to Coach over there. She had a great season. Coach Sandusky had a great season over there. Shout out to my lady defenders. We'll be back next year. Good little young team.
Hey, like you said, they're young, man. And little JG, little Jalen Green, hey, she's going to be all right, Coach.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The Coach, man, at the game you checked out the other night against Catholic Henry Clay, was it chalk for you, or are you surprised by the outcome?
No, man, it was actually a good game at halftime. And then I think, in that third quarter, Henry Clay made a run, and I think it came down to Henry Clay, like Coach Brown had said, it was like, I felt like that loss to Douglas, and then those other close losses kind of taught them that, hey, man, this it. It's now or never. Because they came out and played some inspired basketball.
Gotcha. That I skipped around. I apologize, but back on the girls' side, Coach Ashley Garrett has done a remarkable job to Henry Clay girls over there winning the district over Bryan Station. And I like that team. I just don't think it's their time now. I'm like, I still like Lafayette over there, I think.
Yeah. Well, that bears a lot to be watching for these tournaments as they conclude and we get ready for the girls' Sweet 16. We also want to give a shout out to Coach Robbie and the GRC Cardinals in the 10th region girls, and Coach Cook and the GRC Cardinals and 10th region boys. I mean, man, you talk about juggernauts. These two teams are rolling, Coach.
Absolutely. I missed to ask Jared the other night, was that two of the best teams he's seen? And he kind of hinted like it was, but they definitely are impressive. We also got Prairie still in the running as far as the teams in the Big Things County playing Campbell County. Then we got, of course, you got to be a favorite, Woodford County taking on Grant County, Coach.
Yes, sir. So we want to wish them the best of luck in the 8th region. Coach, man, Big Things County is doing some things, man. Hopefully we can get 3 teams into this tournament, you know, the 26 teams, and things will be rolling, Coach.
Absolutely, Coach, absolutely.
This weekend, we went to catch up with Coach Nimbo Hammons and his fledgling Charlotte Court Developmental Basketball League that they've started playing at the Dunbar Center this season. We wanted to find out what was going on with Coach Nimbo, catch up with him, and see how this league is progressing as it's doing big things in Lexington. Charlotte Court Developmental League, Coach Nimbo, man, you pretty much done it all. You've done AAU, high school, and now you help bringing up the young kids. What got you into this?
It's needed. It's just the bottom line. You know, a lot of kids are losing their lives to senseless things. And, you know, I think in our community, a lot of the resources are drying up. So we have to put things in place for our kids because it don't look like nobody's going to help us. So we have to help ourselves.
Man, you've had a lot of success everywhere you've been. You know, college standout, high school standout. You know, Coach Middle School had a lot of success there, a lot of success at Bryan Station. So how does it feel to get back and do this?
Probably what my heart is truly. It's pure. You know, one thing I did learn on the high school level, it had changed a lot since I had been there last. The dedication, the lack of skill sets, a lot of the things are gone. What we were used to having, it was just automatic as we was coming through. It's not automatic anymore, so better go back to the roots and get it started again.
That was one thing I was going to ask, you know, coming from the high school level and back to here, what did you think or want to bring from high school that you saw, like you talked about what was needed?
It's consistent across the board. Hard work, dedication, you know, getting back to the developmental. It's the same at each level. It's just more so with the young guys, we trying to put it in the foundation a little bit more. When they get to high school, they kind of already set their own little ways. But if we can put it in them early, it's a little bit better off dealing with them in middle school and then in high school. And then they kind of better understanding of what the path they should be on.
Man, with the success you've had with this and the kids enjoying it, a lot of crowd was full today. Are you looking to do a summer league too?
I've asked. It just depends on who wants to coach. You know, that's the part of it. You know, a lot of people do a lot. Like, I know the guys that I have now, they do football, they do baseball. So they do a lot. But, you know, but we need more coaches. We need more mentors, whether it's male, female. We need more people to get involved so we can continue to do certain things. Like, everybody's not going to go play baseball. Everybody's not going to go play football. We need to be able to do something that's going to catch the kids that are idle. And no matter what that is. So maybe it's sitting down with other leagues, like I've talked to Perk about the baseball, trying to help them, trying to develop more. Whatever we can do, just kind of pull it all together so we can make sure all the kids are successful.
All right, Coach, man. So this season, how's it been going? You know, any highlight teams? Anybody that stood out to you this season?
Mike McKee's team.
Coach Keezy.
You know, here's the funny thing about that is he makes them play so hard. And, you know, and that was good to see. You know, I didn't know what to expect. Been away from this age for so long, I didn't understand what I was going to see. But these guys have done a great job, not just Coach Keezy, but the guys that we have now. This league, they've gotten so much better, and that's all we could ever ask for. But the thing I've been impressed with most are the young ladies. The young ladies are the ones I'm impressed with. You know, they're coming harder, they're getting better, so hopefully we'll help them as they go on to middle school and high school in the future.
But it definitely there, they sure, because they said high school girls have struggled, have been down for a few years.
Yes.
So definitely need that,
Well, I just think right here, people have to understand now, we have to put it back into our kids if we want this to level to go right back where it used to be.
Yes, sir.
You know, and that's one thing I learned even in high school. As I was coaching my last year, the kids were great. They gave me everything they had. But coming all the way through, you saw a lot of holes that was in their games that I had to go back and try to develop, which they should have already had developed. So I want to give the next coach a chance to be able to coach if they got everything coming through the door. It makes it so much easier for you to get things done. You know, that's the only thing I'm looking for. So those future coaches, hopefully this league, like it's in other leagues, can help them do better as they come to them. But the coaches have made this. I just gave it a platform, and they've ran with it, and it's been great. You know, that's the one thing I can say. I wouldn't be able to do this without them.
Well, man, we appreciate you, and we love what you're doing, Coach.
Hey, love everything you do for the community, man. All right, we're here with Coach Terry Hicks and Coach Paul Jones. Coach both these men coach football in the city, and y'all got into basketball. What got you all involved with it?
Well, I'm assistant. Coach Kesey is actually the head coach. But we both just wanted to help out, you know what I'm saying, help out with the kids, stay, you know, with them and make sure they're doing something positive, you know.
That's Coach.
Piggyback on him for real, just keep them together. The football really breaks them in reality, but if you keep them together off-season, basketball, just transition for real.
Yes. Man, how's it been getting involved with this from the ground up and seeing where you all started from to where it is right now?
It's been good. I'm really happy with the league, just everything that, you know, Nimbo has got going on here. And these kids running up, they have a good time. Everybody's here. You know, it's just positive energy. So I'm really happy with the league. You mean like with the league? Yeah, definitely. Like, yeah, I'm really happy with the league. I love it for real. I'm glad it's happening.
How's it been as far as the development of your kids? Have you seen
That's
your kids
the
improve?
big thing. That's what I was going to say. Because the league's cool. You know, I used to play in it too. But from really coming up, seeing Coach Kesey with a whole football team, to now we can actually score, bucket, and dribble, it's just progress. So, as long as we practicing this stuff.
Now, they say y'all one of the top teams in the league. Coach Kesey Calipari got everything running smooth. So, name your team and give us a few players to be on the lookout for.
We the Nuggets, man. We got a squad, man. They just, I don't name nobody in particular because I don't want to forget nobody. I don't want nobody feeling no type of way. But they gonna all go hard because that's what we preach. You know what I mean? They all gonna play hard. You know, we got some ballers, some a little more skilled than others, but they all gonna play hard, and that's
One
you know,
unit.
that's all that matters. They gonna rebound hard. They gonna play good D. We gonna put up 1,000 shots. You know what I mean? Everybody got the green light. Everybody got the green light.
So what's the goal for this team? Y'all top team in the league right now. Who's the competition?
Well, it's playoffs now, so you can't
no
denounce nobody.
Okay.
I feel it. I try to be.
I don't believe it correct. Hey, Coach Paul, gonna tell like it is.
The way they come out and play, hey, they like it. They really like it, and they listen. So from the girls to the boys, I don't see it. They come ready.
Well, man, we appreciate what both of you gentlemen do. And Keys Calipari up there.
And they used to winning. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that out there. They already used to winning, so we together on the court. All right, just make sure y'all take notice. Coach Kesey got us together.
Keys
So
Calipari.
for everybody that said we can't get together, we've been doing it all summer, all season. Trust me. Look out for some big things.
Yes, sir.
I ain't gonna tell no secrets.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. For Coach Paul Jones, Coach Terry Hicks, Keys Calipari up there. Anything else, fellas?
Appreciate y'all having me.
Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all do, man. Appreciate it. Yes, sir. Yep.
Man, Coach, great interview with a lot of people don't realize a Lexington legend, probably a legend of the state of Kentucky, Nimbo Hammons. Coach Hammons done a lot for kids through his AAU program with Charlotte Court. He's done a lot, Coach. He's fed a lot of kids, clothed a lot of kids, and everything. And shout out to Coach what he's done, man. Remarkable. I love the league. You got to catch a little action Saturday. One thing I will say is this, though. He mentioned a couple of things. One is how much development he's trying to get with these coaches to get with these kids to get them ready by the time they get to high school. How much work he had to do as a high school coach. You know, it's yourself coaching middle school, how hard it is to get these kids developed. So it's important to have leagues like his and great coaching to get these kids ready.
Yes, sir. And I applaud him for what he's doing. And even talked about, bringing some getting more girls into it.
Yeah.
And now they just need more coaches. The sky's the limit for what's going on here, man. I love where things are going here in Big Things County.
We got to get a basketball in my goddaughter's hand, Amber, see what she got. Now, please don't get her talent for her daddy. Lord Albert, her daddy. Woo! The man had a move back in K-State at Exum Jill. I thought he was having a stroke the first time I seen it. I said, yeah, all right.
My killer crossover. Hold on, Coach. Hold on, man.
That man's like, oh, he's having a heart attack. He's going down. No, that's his move. His move. Man, take it back to Florida, my guy. No. But man, before we move on, the killer crossover? The killer crossover? Is that really?
Killer crossover.
Is that what you called it?
Yes. Yes.
Killer.
Well, Coach, man, another great show. Looking forward to bigger things in these tournaments.
Oh, they made it killer. I thought you was dying. That's what made it killer.
But, Coach, man, like we said, we're getting ready for these Sweet 16s. Looking forward to big things from Big Things County. We're going to try and do a girls Sweet 16 preview show again. Be looking out for that. Coach?
Hey, man, Coach, great time doing it again. Loved our live Sunday. Hope you got a chance to check that out. Get on YouTube and follow. We'll look at it. Man, that's a great coach. Coach threw one at me, Coach Stacker, and a couple other guests. So shout out to that. Good job, Coach, with that. So as always, yes, you be a living donor. I'm Coach Butte. My man, Coach TB's on assignment. Coach Truck, anything else?
Peace.